welcome to another Tell It All Friday edition. I am back in Tampa. I literally went for maybe 4 or 5 days to New York. Recently I did deal with my grandmother passing away, and she passed away August 4th. I know y'all hearing stuff in the background. My mother is in the kitchen doing up she thinks, so you'll be hearing noise, and you know how Riley likes to back, so y'all understand the different levels. But this week I decided just to make a video about everything that's been going on lately in my life. I will try to get through this video without busting down or shedding a tear, but I cannot say that it's not going to be difficult, because my matriarch of my family has went on to meet her Lord and Maker, and she is officially now my angel. When I was 25, I did get a tattoo of 2 angels on my back. One represented my mom and one represented my grandmother, and now she really is my angel, and I really feel that she is walking with me and guiding me in this life. But it's just, I just want more time, or I would have liked more time. And, I had friends and family who really, my one friend who he lost his mother, and he really was like, you're about to go through something that would never really change how you feel, but the grieving process is crazy. You might just be walking or driving your car, and you just bust out in tears. And I really didn't understand what he was telling me at the time. But now that it's literally, let's say it's going to be a week since today is a week since we put her to rest, because last Thursday we took her to New York and buried her with her mom. So it's been a week, and I, for the most part, I feel like I've been handling it very well. Last Thursday I was a wreck. I'm over here busting out crying with people over here trying to sing to my grandmother and give her a good send off. I'm like, ah! Alright, so my mother did call me a drama queen in the funeral home. And I was like, but you real disrespectful, because I was holding on to the casket, and she was like, don't you throw it on my mama? And I'm over here busting the and she tried to come and move me. I said, don't touch me. I'm not leaving my grandmother. So maybe I was a bit a drama queen, but I was in my emotions. Everybody deals with their emotions in the family. We have ones that's strong, one that's not so strong, one that crying, everybody deal with their emotions and grieving differently. But I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know what I've been dealing with for the past week. I've been going to work. Ever since I found out she passed away, I've been going to work. I lose my time to go to Brooklyn to go and bury her. And I did have friends and family that came, saw me, reached out, all the text messages, phone calls, good wishes, you're in my prayers. I really, really deeply appreciate every last one. I had one literally this morning, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it's crazy, because the lady who reached out to me was my sex toy. Yes, adult novelty toy. Not provider, but she does passion parties. And, she was like, I lost my grandmother a couple of years ago. And this morning, she was talking to me, and she was like, I understand. And at first, she was like, oh, what's new? And I was like, oh, I moved to Florida. She was like, oh, well, what made you move to Florida? And everybody knows that I moved to Florida to be closer to my family, but more so to be closer to my grandmother. If I need to drive down on the weekend, I would have driven down and take care of her. Because when I lived in Georgia for 4 years, my grandmother was literally my ride or die. One of my days off was just for Gigi. I take her wherever she wanted to go. Doctor's appointments. We was partner A and partner B. when anything, but she lived 20 minutes from my house, and if I did not feel good, I remember one time I didn't feel good, and I went to my grandmother's house and got her and went to the emergency room just because I wanted somebody to be there with me. And my Gigi went me to the emergency room. There was nothing wrong with me. They like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, but I was in pain. My grandmother went and got me soup and ginger ale and sent me home to go lie down and relax, okay? And take my time off. Like my grandmother, there were so many different things that we've been through in life. And, I used to, run red lights and she'd be like, oh, you're committed. Just to hear that, just to hear her say that one more time would just be amazing. And then also, my grandma, she been there for me a lot. But, I just said I was going to try not to cry. But, it is what it is. I guess this is a part of my therapy and a part of me dealing with my emotions, because everybody been texting me like, oh, how are you doing? I just said, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't know how you want me to answer how I'm doing. I feel like I'm living because a piece of me I would never get back is gone. So that's literally how it is. But we just, I don't have the Georgie because I left, my grandmother used to drink Georgie, and I left the Georgie with Guddy. I left him a bottle of red wine and 2 things of Georgie, but I got some hard seltzer, so I'll be sipping on this. And my grandmother loves seltzer water, so. Ode to Gigi. It cold. I should have left it on the fridge, because that damn fridge is the thing. But yeah, so I remember a lot of memories with Gigi, but my grandmother did beat me, okay? She wasn't all love and not no sternness. My grandmother beat me with a wooden slipper. And I remember that cut ass, because that was one of the sweetest cut ass I ever get in my life, boy. And I can't remember what I did for this cut ass. But whatever I did, my grandmother did not like, and she beat me. It wasn't no like little pow, pow. She beat the fuck out of me, okay? Beat me and then sent me upstairs she sent me upstairs and I cried myself to sleep. But that was one of the best sleeps I ever had in my life. My body was... Here she come waking me up talking about, I cook, you want some food? I'm looking at her like she crazy. After you done beat me, I want my mother. Give me my mother. But whatever. I wish y'all could have a Gigi like my Gigi. She wasn't perfect, but she was perfect to me. My grandmother, she was a fighter. She was fighter. She didn't fight people all her life. She was fighting people in the assisted living place. She fighting people. The lady, I used to call and check on my grandmother, and the lady said, well, your grandmother, she's a little bit, strong. And I'm like, strong? She was like, yeah, when Gigi hit you, you go feel the hit. And I'm like, what, man? She said, yes, when Gigi hit you, you go feel the hit. And my mother wanted me to reiterate that my Gigi was no more than 100 pounds. But when she give you that backhand slap, it was like licks like fire, licks like beats. But her casket was white and gold, and I matched her casket with my nails. Yes, I know. So today was a rough day, and I'm guessing I didn't realize why today was a rough day, because it's been a week. But I literally, this morning I woke up 4:44 in the morning, and I went and pee, and I went back to lay down to wake up when it's time hold on for a second. Hello. Don't play me. Don't play me. How can I help you? I'm talking to Riley like if Riley's an adult, cause he's human, and I know he's human, cause he want to go outside, but outside it's raining Cats and buckets. Where you going? But anyways, I woke up 4:44 this morning. And I went MP. And when I went and lay down, I literally, I don't know what I was dreaming about. But I'm telling you, I dreamt my grandmother and I woke up crying out of my sleep. And I woke up crying. And I was just like, oh my gosh. My mother came in the room and was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I don't know. I didn't know how to verbalize what was wrong. I don't know if I was crying in the dream and that's why I woke up crying. I just don't know. And I want to know, is this normal for people to be going through when they lose someone? Or am I just heightened? Because you know I'm very heightened. Right? A person out there, right? So I don't know. So if anybody out there that's watching this video, have y'all had experiences with people that passed on and that you over here dreaming about them and you wake up, you're crying? How was your grieving process and how do you deal with it? Because I feel like everybody deals with things, in different ways. I'm not trying to deal with alcohol, even though, I love me a good drink. I'm never gonna do drugs because I just don't, I'm not a smoker. I don't know how to smoke. I know how to drink better than I smoke. And I tried smoking when I was 18. It was just not a no-go. It was a no-go, and I just don't like that feeling. And I don't even know what the feeling is. So that's why I'm like, it's not for me. But Riley, what happened? Riley, you are over here killing the vibe of my video. Well, anyways. Okay. Well, this is going to be a short tell-all Friday because Riley is over here talking about you need to wrap this up and take me outside. So, I will post pictures. Maybe video, I don't know. I'll see what I could get that I feel like sharing for my grandmother's homegoing service. And I just pray that 2020, for the rest of 2020, I don't have to hear about death. I really pray. And I really hope that it's nothing but smooth sailing out here because this year I know that a lot of people around me was affected by COVID-19, about different things and with death, and I was just like, my prayer that I used to say was just, Gigi, hold out till after COVID done now. But just like Gigi, she a fighter, she ain't care. She said, I'm gonna go on my own terms. And she literally went on her own terms. When the doctor thought Thursday was gonna be she last day, baby, she made it all the way till Tuesday. What, Gigi? All right, lover. Oh. But she was my grandmother. And I would just say, rest in peace, Gloria, Teresa, Winifred, Grant, Wright, Harden. Yes, she had all them names. I will forever, ever, ever, ever love you, and I am forever in debt to you. And I know that a lot of my family members feel the same way. And I pray that one day we will meet again, and that send me my baby. But don't let my baby act like you though. Even Riley agree. All right. Love y'all. Be blessed. Bye.